What is going on? All of you amazing viewers to play later. How we doing today? I don't know. We'll start with the usual. Dice rolling good for you. You having a good paint sessions? Did we get new miniatures for a pile of shame? But woo-hoo, boy, we got an interesting one for you today. Female Primarchs. I'm beginning to see these 3D printed things popping up everywhere, but we're going to have some fun here in a moment. You know how we have to do it here on this channel. We've got to get the adulting out of the way before we can play. So first up is a word from our unofficial sponsor.
So there I was, 23 years old, prime of my life. I woke up one morning, looked in the mirror, and my hair was thinning. It was all falling out. It wasn't until I discovered this one solution that changed everything. My first initial thought was, it's gotta be genetics, right? It's not my fault, this is genetic. Go and find out. I'm not the only one dealing with thinning hair and confidence issues. And it was nuts because we started to change everything in our routine.
We started looking at what we were putting in our bodies, what we were eating, how much water we were intaking, and then we started working out and taking care of ourselves, but still something was missing.
But also what we put on our body is drastically important to our skin and hair health. So we ditched all of those chemical filled products. We started using healthy, organic ingredients and took it upon myself to start creating these organic ingredient products to help people. I have a solution for you. Ditch all of those chemical filled products and grab something that's organic, natural, handmade, something that your family will thank you and your health will thank you. Make the switch today.
Great man, great company. Seriously, check that link out down below. All right, I got mine over on Etsy. I think maybe I got it from, it was either Etsy or Only Games, but I'm going with Etsy because yeah, it's what we got. Currently, as of Monday, January 13th, she's going to be 12 bucks. All right. It is by Dakka. So, you know they have good quality prints, right? Hold on. Close. When I saw that, I went, wow, I got to have that. A female Lehman Russ. Then I started thinking to myself, I wonder if they've done any other ones. And like I was saying in another video, I saw one for Moritarian. I saw one for Dorn. The Night Lords guy, I can't remember his name. But I'm starting to see more of these roll out in a female Russ. They called it Wolf Princess, but everything about it kind of looks really similar to some stuff that G-Dub put out. Okay? So, I had to have it. I really, really did. Pulled the trigger on it. I started thinking to myself, well, you can't call it Lehman, so it's Leandra Russ. And this is how mine turned out. I had a lot of fun with her. The armor, because, Horus Heresy era, and that's where they were, seeing how Russ has yet to return from wherever the fuck he wandered off to, I went with my Horus Heresy Space Wolves scheme, which made sense. I didn't want to make her a blonde, so I thought if you're going to be from Fenris, a Viking-y, badass woman, why not give her some flaming red hair? I thought that fit the thing really, really well. I used a lot of simple speed paints on here in certain areas, like that back cloak is Soulblight Gray, the contrast paint from G-Dub. It got like 3 coats, and then I went over it with hardened leather from the Army Painter speed paint range. So it gave me a great leather look without a lot of effort. The biggest pain in the ass I had on this thing was getting her hand with the axe attached to the body. That, for some reason, just did not want to go. And as well, getting her feet attached to the base. There was little feet prints in there where she's supposed to go, and for some reason, it just got wanting to slip and slide and move. Now, yes, I know I should have green stuffed that bottom, but I don't know how often I'm going to be using a Primarch. I had thought about subbing her in with my Space Wolves force as my Wolf Lord, just thinking it may be a little interesting to put her on the battlefield every so often. I really like this. It was the big base, but as you can see, hopefully, see that slit right there? It came basically on its own 50mm round base, but I didn't like that, so I had to raise it up on the G-Dub one just to give her a little bit extra height. So the body all the way up was one piece, and the 2 arms were the 2 other pieces. I don't believe I had to glue the head in there. Yeah, I don't think I did. Sorry. It's been a while since I've had her. I just got a bug up my butt and really wanted to get her on the paint, the paint bench. But yeah, I like this. I like the fact that they're re-imaging certain things, and it made my little girl smile when I was like, so, how do you think about a badass female space wolf? They're like, yeah. Even though, according to the lore and all that other shit, but hey, if they can make female custodes, right? I'm wondering how soon it's going to be until we have female fucking space marines. But still. I know it's not quote-unquote tournament legal by G-Dub, but I don't care. Sometimes it's really fun to get a different miniature from a different line and just have fun painting. Because that's the bottom essence of what we do for fun. Well, I should say for this hobby. You want to have fun. If you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. But we're at the best part of the video. Seriously, we really, really, truly are. Oh yeah, sorry. I used Valhalla and Blizzard for all the snow pieces in there. For this one, I decided I really wasn't going to go with any tufts on the base. Just like a windswept, muddy rock area. I don't know. Hopefully that's coming in real good for you guys. But yeah, so we are at the best part of the video. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger, all that fun stuff down below. Have you seen any of these female Primarchs out there when you're surfing through 3D printed bits areas? Have you seen any come across eBay? Have you seen any in your area on your gaming table? I think the way that they've done it has been incredible. It's a beautiful new twist for, a miniature and a character and everything. Should look into it just for the fun of painting one. That's all I'm saying. Now, best way to support the channel, seriously, it is the best way. It is totally free. Hit that big old thumbs up and leave a comment down below. You're going to help trigger the algorithm, which is always appreciated. But there we go, guys. My quick, weird look at the Wolf Princess. Or Leandra Russ, as I'm calling her. Or Leandra of the Russ, or something like that. I don't know, I'm going to get it all worked out, but Leandra is her name. And then what I'm usually going to do is paint it in silver on the bottom, that way I never forget. But like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching this one. Hopefully you're having a great day today. Hopefully you're having a safe day today. And if we're willing, one day, real soon, we're going to be rolling dice across that tabletop.